Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So today's video is just a quick tutorial on how I came up with some of my paper clips, my embellishments, and some rosettes. First off, I'm going to show you these bookmarks that I came up with. I've been seeing these cute bookmarks all through Michael's and everywhere else, and it's basically just a strip of paper of whatever you want to use and a magnet. So this is the ones that I came up with right here, and they're super simple, and it's an easy magnetic bookmark. So let me show you guys what I use for this. Basically just some scrap paper that's stripped down as long as you, however long you want them. Some little pieces that I'm going to use for the front, like cardstock, a magnetic tape roll which I picked up from Michael's, and my glue gun and some scissors. So basically you just take some scrap paper. You can cut that down so it can be smaller, but I wanted to leave mine long like that. And you're just going to take any kind of design or sticker. You can use so many different things for the front, but you want to make sure it's flat so it sits in the book. So you take some hot glue and you just glue it to the bottom of the strip. Put your picture on the front, and pretty much that is it. And then you're just going to take your magnet strip and you put the adhesive side down on the paper and the magnet side facing up so that it can connect together. And then there you go. I'm just sticking it on both sides, and that's it. And I was just saying that you can keep it short or long, however you like. And there's your super cute magnetic bookmark that they sell all over the place, but you can make your own. So I'm just going to do one more and repeat the process. Hot glue scraps of paper onto a sticker or whatever you want to use. The strip of magnet I got from Michael's. I think it was $2.99 or $3.99. I like the strip because it's actually really thin instead of those round magnets that you can find. And yeah, this just worked out best. So you can make tons and tons of magnet bookmarks, and you can decorate that part right there if you like, or just leave it plain. I just wanted to kind of show you what I came up with. So there you have it, some cute little bookmarks. Next, I'm going to show you how I came up with this tropical rosette paper clip. So I just took a giant paper clip, some little embellishments, and two strips of paper from any paper pad that you have, and these are approximately 12 inches long. I have my hot glue gun, and for this project I am using my scoring board, and I'm going to score at every ½ inch all the way down the paper. Now before I purchased my scoring board, I actually was just folding the paper down by hand. If you watched my previous video when I showed my embellishments, I actually did those by hand. But because I fell in love with making rosettes, I went ahead and purchased the scoring board from Michael's, and I used the 50% coupon, so I got it for I think about $12 to $15 for this board. So like I said, I scored them at ½ inch, and you just fold it all the way down where you scored it at. Uh-oh, it popped out my hand. And that's just what it looks like a zigzag pattern. Because I want to make this rosette a little bit more full or a little bigger, I went ahead and did two strips of paper. If you want your rosette to be a little smaller, you can just do one strip, which I'll show you soon. But for this one, I'm going to do two. So I am going to overlap them where the zigzag pattern is, add a little bit of hot glue so that I can stick them together. And that's pretty much it. And then I'll do the same thing to the end. And right there, I'm just making sure that the pattern is there and they're still in the zigzag form. So you're just going to do the same thing with the end, add the hot glue and put them together. So you're creating one big round circle. Rosettes can be very tricky to me from what I've seen, because it's really hard sometimes to get the thing to lay down, but it takes a little work. So then I'm taking a piece of the paper and my little circle punch right there, which is what I'll use for the centerpiece. And I just punched out two pieces. And this is the part, I'm going to move my board. But this is the part I was talking about. It's a little tricky to get it to lay down flat. It's really funny because sometimes I have a hard time doing this. There you go. So then you just pop it down to where, now right there I was saying you can have the rosette bigger or you can push the circle smaller and make it, like a tight circle. And that's what I'm going to do. I like to have something for my centerpiece to sit on top of so I can just pick it up by the edge like that. Otherwise, if you put it flat and you add your hot glue gun, your hot glue, it's going to be very hard to pick that up with the glue on it. So put it on something where you're able to just pick up the little corner just like that. And then you just add it to the center. You don't want to let the rosette go. I continue to hold it, and I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing with the other centerpiece that I cut out before I completely let it go. And disclaimer, I just want to let you guys know everybody makes their rosettes different. Everybody crafts different. I understand that. This is just what works for me, and I wanted to share with you guys how I did my crafts. So I have that done, and I'm just pulling the little hot glue strings off. And next I'm going to add my paper clip onto the back. So I'm going to cut another piece off because I like to cover up the paper clip when I'm done. So I'm just showing you, I'm going to place it right here, add a little bit of glue, and I'm going to just add a little more and then push the paper clip down and keep it steady for a good minute or so and let it start to dry. And then I'm going to add a little bit more glue on top of it, and that third little punch that I punched out, I just put that right on top so you don't even see the paper clip. And then I'm going to include my embellishments wherever I want to lay them at, and that's what I'm doing here. Now I took my stamp, my tropical stamp, and I took the one that said let's get tropical, and I stamped it out in different colors. I was trying to see which one I wanted to use. And so I was just playing around with the colors and my new markers that I had just recently hauled. But I'm going to go with this one. I did the top green and the bottom like a pink red color. So I'm just seeing where I'm going to place it. Add a little hot glue. Put that on there. And then I'm going to add the pineapple next. And there you have it. But I just wasn't done yet. I was looking at it and I said it needs something else. So uh, I'm going to go ahead and add those little dots that's on the board down there. I'm just going to add a couple on there because I felt like it was missing something. And you basically just decorate it to your liking and what you think is how you want it to look. And there you have it, a rosette paper clip. Next is one of my embellishments, and this is just I just came up with this for the video. I just wanted to show you guys how I create one of my embellishments. So I took a tag and a little sticker type, that everything is cardstock. So I just hot glued that together, and then I took this cute sticker that says you make me happy, one of my little donuts that I just recently got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just placing it wherever I want to put them. And that's pretty much it. I didn't want to use the hot glue for the smaller pieces just because sometimes the glue gets on my finger and we all know that's hot. So I just used some of my tacky glue that I purchased from Dollar Tree. And I'm placing these hearts everywhere. And I'm going to do the same for a few little rhinestones. Like I said, this video was requested. I wasn't sure what everybody wanted me to show them how I made the items that I made in my previous video with my embellishments. So I just kind of made a few things in this one just to cover all angles because I wasn't too sure what you guys wanted to see. So I hope you're enjoying this. So that's it pretty much. And then what I'm going to do is take a piece of my foam tape and cut it down and put it on the back. If you can't find that, which is at Michael's, they do sell these foam blocks or the little squares at Dollar Tree. But I do like to use the one where you can cut it down to size. So I just added that on the back, and basically this becomes a sticker for you to use on a project. And here's another paper clip. I'm just quickly going to show you how I did this one. And you just basically take another piece of cardstock with a design on the front. My little punch, that's my favorite punch. And to secure it a little more, I'm just going to put that yellow cutout back there. That way it'll be a little bit thicker when I add the paper clip. So then I just add some glue and put the paper clip on there. I wanted to make sure that the butterfly was um, positioned right in the front, and it wasn't, so I had to move that. And you have to work fast because you know the hot glue dries really fast. So then I just add a little bit more glue, and then I'm going to add this back there, and that way you can cover up the top of the paper clip and it can't be seen. And that's pretty much it for this project right here. Of course, I sit them to the side and let them dry for a while. Okay, so here's another rosette, and this one is a donut inspired rosette, and I turned it into a sticker. So what I did was I already scored this at 1/2 inch just like I did the first ones. Um, so I'm just going to fold those down the same way I did the previous one. And instead of using 2 strips, I'm only going to use 1 for this one. I like to squeeze it down to make sure that the creases are, sharp. So my hot glue, put the ends together, and then you're basically going to take 2 of the little cutouts, and I found a little donut sticker that I'm going to use and a paper clip. You can use the paper clip. This time I ended up not using it, but in case I wanted to, I have it. So then you just push it down until it lays flat, and there you have it. And that's a smaller rosette because I only used 1 strip of paper. And I'm just trying to figure out which circle I'm going to put on the top and which one is going to go on the bottom. So add a little bit of hot glue and just add that on top as well. And I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing. And there you have it, another rosette, simple and easy. The scoreboard makes making rosettes super easy, so I couldn't decide which side I wanted to put the donut on. I went ahead and went with the side with the sprinkles because the donut sticker actually has pink sprinkles in the background as well. So there you have it. And that is a shaker donut, and I got that from Michael's. If I wanted to add the paper clip, I would have just glued it on the back like I did the previous ones, but instead I'm adding some mounting tape and turning it basically into a sticker. So there you have another rosette. This is the last project, and I came up with this. I think this is so pretty, and it's just basically a little embellishment that you can put on the front of a project. So I'm taking this paper right here, which was actually a bag that I had got from the Target Dollar Spot. And I just love the little dots on it. So I took the bags, these, and I cut the bottom. And of course I won't throw away the top part. I'll just cut those down and use it as scraps. I'm taking this green piece of paper and I'm going to make both of them look like banners. So I just cut down the middle halfway, or not even halfway, but and then I cut from corner to corner to make it look like that banner. And I'm going to do the same with the green one because I'm going to overlap those like that. So then I will take some hot glue and glue that onto that one. Now the hello stickers that I am about to use came in the bag that I got from Target. So the same little white bag that I'm using on that bottom part, these stickers came in there as well. So I just added that on the front. And then I'm going to take these really pretty little flowers that look like succulents that I purchased from Michael's for $1.50. And I'm just choosing which one I'm going to use. I'll add a little bit of hot glue and I'm going to stick that on there as well. And I could have been finished, but I felt like it needed a little bit of something else. So I'm going to take my gold little dots that I have, and I really love these. Every time I see these in the store, I try to purchase them. And I'm just going to add a tiny drop of glue and add that to the middle. And then I will add a strip of mounting tape in the back so that this can be a sticker as well. And it will be used on the front of a project. I really like this one a lot. And there you have it. I really hope you guys all enjoyed this little tutorial. Like I said, everybody crafts different. Everybody makes their own different, things in different ways. I just wanted to share with you how I came up with some of my creations because a lot of you guys were asking. And yeah, so that's it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.